When I was growing up, I always said, "Oh, I'm gonna do hair," and they were like, "Oh, okay." My grandmother was a cosmetologist, so I just remember like the first day of school and stuff like that. We will all go to my grandmother's house. We all be sitting in the kitchen. Everybody's getting their hair pressed and curled, for the first day of school. It was like things like that, like I'll never forget. And then when Jerry curls came out, we was all in the kitchen. Everybody was getting their Jerry curls done. So I always had a thing with doing hair. I had so many dolls and I would do their hair and line them all on my bed. So each doll had a different hairstyle. This one had braids, this one had curls, so I was like definitely gonna do somebody's hair. I didn't care who hair it was, I was gonna do somebody's hair. It's different between the South and New York. You get to choose what high school you go to in New York. And I wanted to take cosmetology. So my dad always instilled in us, you don't just want a job, you want to get a trade. He was like, well, you want to do hair, go to a school that's teaching cosmetology. And that's exactly what I did. And I tell people all the time, get a trade. And if you can get in a school, even better, because that education was free. Besides me buying my tools, my implements and stuff I needed, the education was free. As long as you passed all your classes, it was, you were able to stay in the course. So you couldn't fail anything because though your major, took up a lot of your schedule. So I actually had my cosmetology license before I had my high school diploma, because I had my hours and they were like, well, if you want to go take the state test, you could. Took it, passed it, but I was still in school for a couple of months. So, and I've been doing that since I was in the 10th grade. I was working in the salons because I had good grades and they were always looking to pair the students with, like you get a little mentee, a mentor, and they have their mentees. And I was like, I want to be a mentee. And so if you was, doing good and had good grades, they will place you in the salons. Even though I didn't get to do a lot right away, I was sweeping the floors and sanitizing combs. Then I graduated to washing hair. And then as time went on, I wasn't only just washing hair, I was doing roller sets. So I went from that until having my own little business where I would go to different nursing homes and I would do the residents here and there, the men and the women. So, that's when I started just independently traveling and getting different accounts on my own. So that was great. Besides doing like bridal parties and proms, like we would come and set up at, whoever's house, and I would do the hair, somebody else did the makeup, somebody else did the nails. So I started that little company as well. Like I live, sleep, breathe cosmetology. Like I loved it. If you're doing something that you love, it's not working. It's really, and I know it sounds so cliche-ish, like but it's the God honest truth. A lot of work, but you don't get tired of doing it. And then to make other people feel good and look good, it's like giving. So I love to stop, and I don't think I'll